All right. This is our first recording of me playing Manor Lords. I just want to spend time playing this game and at the same time being productive and also recording this and sharing to you guys. So, very excited about this game. I have started playing for a couple of hours already and have a lot of interest playing this game, especially this is just a early release game. So I'm really looking forward to learn more and at the same time play more about this game. So this game is, if you have played Banished, it's mostly just the same but very improved. So if you're into medieval strategy, role playing games, but this is not really role playing, it's more of a city building game. So if you're more into a simulation type of medieval type of games, this is really a game for you. All right, so let's start it and go for a new game. Okay, so we have different characters here. I would say I would choose someone that's quite um like a manly character, but though in a different view. The character hasn't really changed yet in terms of showing which one you're choosing. Let's say you're choosing Earhart. Uh, on the first person, on the third person shoot, you're not gonna be seeing Earhart as the one playing. Later, I'll show you. So, anyways, let's choose our coat of arms. All right, coat of arms. Uh, let's go with yellow. And okay. So for this one, you can actually adjust this. Let's do this. All right. Primary color for this. Let's put it back. That looks cool. Oh, I didn't know you can do that. Anyways, okay. Let's change Earhart's name. Let's change it to DingMyDong. All right. So I have played this game on the default mode. There's also challenging. I would really want to play this as a relaxing because I really want to grow the region. Uh, there's still an AI who's gonna be challenging us from time to time. But I'm gonna be removing the radar frequency because I really want to focus on the city building type. Bandits are is a must for this game, so uh, you can grow your region. All right. So starting season spring, supplies are doubled. That's good. All right. Okay. I think we're good to go. As I mentioned a while ago, this is an early access game, so mind the bugs and different types of. It's a new game, but it's a very promising game. I might say. All right, let's begin. Okay, so we're starting off with 5 families. Okay. All right, victory condition dominance. Build up your town, your manor, and when ready, press claim towards regions owned by your opponents. Once a claim has been pressed, be ready for battle. Okay, I'll unite these lands under my rules. Okay, so we're starting off with an ox and also 5 families. Okay, so this is actually a the usual type that happens. Just the same with banish. It also starts with this type of beginning. So as you can see, this is the whole map. We are located in Zwaya. Zwaya. I don't know how to pronounce that. So anyway, the yellow ones is the AI. Uh, right now, there's no AI building, city building in this one. But from time to time, AI would come out and rally to the bandit camps that are gonna be appearing on these maps. So our goal really here is to be the first one to challenge those bandits and claim the gold that we which we will use to improve our city or put into our treasury for expansion to different regions, and at the same time hiring uh, mercenaries. Okay. All right. So yeah. But first off, going to our first region here. Okay. So you can see we are on a gradual downhill region, which is good. This is good. But what I want to check first here is our different types of filters that we have here, so we can see whether we can grow uh, emmer, flax, barley, rye. All right. So there's a smell, fire hazard, which is a work in progress, and I believe this will also expand very soon. Okay, so emmer, that's quite a few. Flax, barley, rye. So I would say that our region here is not really fertile, but it can be doable. Underground water. Now this is quite weird. The previous games I played, there's gonna be an underground uh path here, underground water path where you can you plant your build your well. But even though if it's not showing anytime anywhere you put the well, there's gonna be water. So that's another bug that has to be addressed. Okay, so the second thing that we're gonna be looking at is, oh, this is quite wild animals, and where are berries? Berries are too far. All right, so we gotta choose where we're which path are we gonna be choosing. I would say we'd be focusing more on this area because the berry is quite far here. So this is gonna be an optional food source for us. We're gonna be focusing on vegetable gardening, and at the same time wild meat, and at the same time we can also set up poultries. Okay. So first things first. What you have to do really is uh you have supplies here and another supplies here. So bread, firewood, stone. So obviously you cannot really uh you cannot really let this supplies out in the open air. So what you have to do really is to create first your logistics and build your granary. But I'm gonna be focusing on building roads first because I'm a big city building player. I love simulations, and that's how we're gonna be going in. So for me to choose somewhere that we are gonna be building our center of the city. Okay, so this is downhill. This is perfect. Okay. All right. So this would be the ideal position for us. Quite far from that. That's okay. And the major road, this is what they call the King's Road. King's Road are uh this is where the trade points or the traders are gonna be traveling. So it's ideal you set up your trade routes here, build your not tavern, build your trading posts, say on the route here. Uh yeah. So but first we're gonna be focusing on our city. Okay. So I'm gonna be using a windmill just to create a circular road. So we're not really gonna be building this yet. I just want a center of focus wherein uh we can have a center location for us to build our town. A small town. This is gonna be just around 10 to 20 burgage lots. When you say burgage lots, this is it. This provides living space for a single family, or it can be expanded up to two. Okay. So I would say um, there's gonna be an entry point for us for our city here. But at the same time, I would really do this. Love doing this for my cities. Okay. Okay. Let's do another path. So I'm a big fan of preserving the nature around your area. Would really recommend not to cut these trees because it adds it doesn't really add something valuable to the game. But I design wise, I really like preserving things, especially nature. So I would build around the road here, leading to our center. Okay. So you can adjust the curvature of the road. You just have to press control, press control, and it's not okay. It's ugly. Anyways, all right. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so curve wise, yeah, we're going with this one. Okay, that's perfect. I like that one. Okay. So since I mentioned that we're not going to be removing these trees, we're going to be building breakage plots around this area. So I would say I would build the circumferential road here. Does it look good? No. Let's do that later. Okay, going back to my circular road. So what I really do usually is just place that there. Sorry about that. Okay, so once we have it there, you can actually build a circular road around here. I don't know about you guys. I've got a comment on from my fiance. Why am I playing this game? I don't know. It's for me. It's very relaxing. It's, uh, for me, it's very relaxing. Simulation games are relaxing for me. It's like a sandbox of mine wherein I can do what I want from my imagination. So if you are really interested with simulations at the same time, yeah, put on the message below down below. Well, that's the first for me. Put on the comment why you love simulation. Let's start engaging this content. Okay, so once you have that, demolish. So you have circular path here. Circular path here. Okay. I'll just have to connect this one here. Alright. So ideally, what I'm gonna be doing is to build a circular city around here. Uh so we can promote a city that has a not a system, but more of a structure. Okay. So I want a crossing here. I don't know if I'm gonna be removing this. So you might be questioning. So what type of building am I gonna be placing here? So mostly I'm gonna be putting a market there. So if I'm putting a market there, ideally, within that would be the burgage lots. I will also have to put the church there, and what else? All right, that leads directly to our King's Road here. And what I do usually is just to connect this one. Okay. All right. That's promising. Okay, so we have two connections here. Our family is here. So ideally, we're gonna be transferring them over here, and eventually they're gonna Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. I think that's a good start. Um, we're- I still have to figure out where are we gonna be sourcing our wood. I don't want to clear out the trees here because our wildlife here is already close to the city, so we're gonna be preserving this area. Yeah, this whole lot of trees, we're gonna be preserving that. But the rest, I think this area can be our tree farm. Yeah, so if the basic rule here is timber is really your go-to resource in developing or building your city. So uh you'll have to create your logging camp. At the same time, you also have to create your woodcutter's lodge for your firewood. Okay, so this area would be my woodcutter's lodge. But before we go on and proceed on that, let's finish up our room. Okay, just the same, I'm gonna be curving the road here. I don't want a too curvy road. It's gonna be our main. Oh, yeah, okay. This is a good idea. We're gonna be using the tree as guide. Hmm. Okay, that will do. Doesn't have to be perfect, but uh, eventually you really have to work with uh the design that you have because that's gonna help you to arrange your CD in the future. Ideally, we're gonna be building around 10 per gauge slots here, and but as I mentioned, we're gonna be growing our town here. So I still haven't decided what we're gonna be focusing on. Are we gonna be focusing on trading, agriculture, wildlife here, or resource gathering, or more of a armor making and mining? So yeah, would this is how you grow. So for every uh upgrades, so right now we are a settlers camp. Our goal is to be a large town so that we can access some of this key points, right? Okay. Okay. So I think that it. We're good with that one. I'm gonna be preserving this hitching post. We don't need to remove that because uh, we're gonna be building the logging camp around here. But first things first, as I mentioned, we have to transfer our supplies to our logistic hubs, which is the granary and storehouse. Okay, so storehouses, I'm gonna be putting it near here, near the. All right, so let's put a road here. It's gonna be our future, more of an industrial type of industrial zone. So this is our storehouse, which stores wood. Okay, and the granary, I'm gonna be placing the granary quite far because I really want it within the city area. So as I mentioned, this is gonna be our city town. So I think this location would be perfect for the this location is gonna be perfect for the church. Church is located here. Yeah, can be placed down here or directly on the circumferential road or the circular road here or the rotunda. But I guess we can settle for this one here. We're gonna be planning on putting that there. So Burgish Plus will be around here. Okay. So to start off our town here, there's gonna be a lot of people who's gonna be doing mostly farming. Okay, so this is gonna be our focus key area here for agriculture. Maybe around maybe building a field, maybe 4 or 5 plots of field here, since it's gonna be a small area of fertility. All right, so I think storage for our food would be this area. So I'm gonna be building a different type of road here. It's not straight like that one. So just we're gonna be going to utilize this area at the same time. But uh yeah. Okay, that's perfect. So our okay, we're gonna be utilizing this area for the granite. Yeah. So as mentioned, I really don't want to chop off the woods, the trees that we have here. Uh, we're pushing on to building our town with nature. Okay. Okay. So all right. So a while ago I mentioned that we can use a visit mode here. It's a early development, but it's very. I think that's gonna be a highlight of the game in the future, because you're not just building the city, you're gonna be walking within the city at the same time.
Can I stay with the stream?
What did you say? Right. Okay, so as you can see here, someone's guiding the ox, because you have to use the ox to transfer, especially the logs, build your construction projects, at the same time bring the supplies. All right, come on, guys. Okay. Hey, hey, hey. You can also run using this mode. So especially if there's gonna be a huge battle, or just raiding bandit camps, it's really nice to use this view, because you're gonna be seeing your team in action. All right, so this is the granary. Okay. Hopefully, in the near future, you can also jump or engage with the sims here. Call it sims or the people. Right now, you can just pass through them. But wouldn't it be awesome if this gonna be a development where it's like GBA? You can engage with them. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. Really like this. Okay. Okay, so this one is built. I usually put 2 people here so they can start gathering the items that we have here. Okay, let's fast forward this. Okay. I've heard of your renown. Renown. I only seek to defend my rights and my honor against those who wrong me. I hope you will not judge me by the rumors and slanders that some may spread about me. Signed and sealed by my own seal, Hildobo. You can actually write back here. You have no rightful claim to Sobits and Hofstead. I don't want to do that. It's currently we really don't have any influence in this region, so we're just gonna ignore that for now. But in the future, once we have started raiding bandit camps, we're gonna be raising our. We're gonna be actually gonna raise our influence, and we can claim regions or start a war with Hildebrook. Okay. So what's the status here? Okay, you can see people are gathering the supplies to the storehouse. The granary is being built here. So once this is completed, gonna start transferring the food items here. On. All right, so put two people there. So you can see here the supplies are there. The storage is here. So with that, we can start building our uh, timber industry. So family requests more markets area for yourself. All right, so the market area, as I mentioned, we're going to be building the market within this. But I was thinking of expanding our circular town center. I don't want to put directly the church here. So ideally, I'm gonna be moving the church way back here. So we're gonna be expanding this circle. Let me do this. Okay, that's promising. So what we're gonna be doing next is to just trace the road here. So we're gonna be deleting the circular road. So we're gonna be using this as a guide. Because once you delete something, let's say we're gonna be deleting this. To delete is you have to press Alt and click on the road. There, okay. So that's it. Move this one at the same time. But I still want a circular road here. Do we still need a circular road? Even though we're gonna be building. Okay, we're gonna be scrapping the circular road. Okay. Rather an oval road. Okay, so I think this is good. Do this first. Wait. Pause the game because people might go here and build this. Let's just build the circular road first before we delete these. That was good. Or this. Oh, give me a hard time. Okay. We're gonna use the Okay, so that's it. That doesn't have to be perfect, but that's a good start. So in the future, we're gonna be developing this area for the church. So ideally, uh, market are requested by citizens. So we're gonna be placing it here. Is it too small? Say for this one. Okay. It's gonna be just 6 locations. There. Okay, that's good. 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 Okay. One here and another one here. So it's not too crowded market, which is good. Okay. Mushroom. But since we have people gathering the supplies still here, we're gonna start building the logging camp. So I mentioned the logging camp we're gonna be using this as our timber factory. So ideally, what I'm gonna be building is not gonna be directly on that. It's gonna be more of a curve type of build. It's like a big settler's camp. Okay. 12, 11. Okay. While we're doing that, we're gonna start building our homes or our burgage lots. So I mentioned we're gonna start building in this area. But I'm gonna be putting on a hold on that because I want to focus on our our future how do you say this? Our future uh, fertile area here. But at the same time, we're gonna be utilizing burgage lots for building uh, vegetable gardens. Okay, so start off here. Okay, so as you can see here, we can build 2 burgage lots here. But I really don't want that. I want something wherein it doesn't have to be everything doesn't have to be parallel or works to align. I don't want that. So not gonna organize it in a way that it's quite natural. We're gonna build it in a way that it looks natural. So yeah, so we can actually convert this into 2 or 1. We're gonna be focusing on just one. Okay, so one. We need 5. Expand the road here. So what I'm doing is I'm following the curve of the road here. The curve of the land. Let the tree. Use this area. Okay, we don't have enough food. So, or let's put a priority on this. Put it on a high priority. Okay, what's the status of our? Okay, so the granary is completed already. So we're gonna put one person here to manage our granary. At the same time, they're gonna be building a market. So I would really want to put people inside the houses because bandits are gonna be coming in out. So just sustain one for each. Okay, and okay, so we have two people available. Assign two here. Let's put three so that we can grow our timber. No worries about that. We can start gathering timber. Okay, I forgot about putting a work area for your timber. So let's focus inside. Yeah, you can press control to make it large, or you can just make it manageable. So this is manageable. So ideally, once they have com- uh, completed putting all the forests or deforesting this area, we're gonna be using a um, another option here is yeah, a forester hut which will plant trees again. So it's gonna be sustainable. Okay, let's put it on the edge. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, we can start working on that. Okay, so we have our first burger slot here. There's a family now. So this one is to upgrade your burger slot into level 2 or level 3. But before you do that, you're gonna be requiring 4 timber. And at the same time, you have to uh, check out the diamond buttons here, diamond empty boxes here. So water access, we have to build a well. Church, we have to build the church. Clothing supplies and food stalls. So that's good. But this is what we're gonna be doing since we have 100 gold here. We're gonna be investing 15 gold for this burgage lot or for this family to have access for a vegetable garden. Also this one. Okay. So we have two vegetable farming there. It's quite sizable. Okay, so one, two, three, four, and oh, forgot about that one. Okay, see, it looks natural. It doesn't have to be side by side. Uh, okay, all right. So we are growing our timber farm already. So next we're gonna be building is a woodcutter's lodge. This for this game it's a 4 season type of game. So this is not tropical. There's winter, spring, summer, autumn, and for winter, since this is medieval, people or they don't have heating, so they're gonna be relying on having wood to heat up their home. Okay, so we're gonna use this area for the woodcutter's lodge. So in the future, we're gonna be planting more trees here so that we can just cover this area. That's woodcutter's lodge. We also have to build a saw pit. Saw pit would be for your. I'm gonna be placing it near the storehouses. So I'm gonna be building this here. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so once all the families are located on their proper homes, we still have money. Okay, so we can invest on a chicken farm. Okay, let's use this as the chicken farm. The one on the okay, chicken farm. Okay, all right. So this is what we're gonna be focusing on. Food. We have 5 months of food. We have 9 months of fuel. So we have to really increase this. Ideally, would be 1 year supply for each. So we are good for that. It's gonna be a challenge because every time we're building something, like we have 5 families here, if we want to grow our city, we really have to increase our population. And when you increase our population, you have to supply them with food and fuel. So it's gonna be more of a cycle, um, building more family homes and at the same time building more resources, structures to gather resources. At the same time, for this approval, we have to grow this because above 50% people will start coming into our region and they don't apply for the homes or the houses. They just if we build a empty burgage lot, let's say we have living spaces that are available, it's gonna be occupied by them eventually. Okay, so what could be next? Let's just fast forward this that they can build that one. Okay, we have ample supply of timber already. Our fuel is at 7 months, so it's good. So we're gonna be focusing now on food. While they're building that, we're gonna be also putting up our hunting camp. So hunting camp, you can place it. Does it have to be within the circle? Okay. Let's do circumferential road here. So we have access to the clay area and into the wood. All right. So as you can see here, we have our market.
Anywhere else. Get right up and sell.
Oh, that was a deep voice.
Don't
Was
be
that you?
shy, good sirs and ladies. Step right up and sell. You'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
Okay.
Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on our fine select. Bread, freshly baked, and still warm. Step right up and sell.
All right. So since we have increased our from settler camp, now we are a small village. Armament delivery was done. Okay, a strong militia is paramount to the survival of the settlement. Luckily, a shipment of weapons has just arrived. Okay, so let's form a militia. So for the militia, you can create your army from here. And as you can see here, we have spears and large shields. So that would be these guys. All right. So we currently have 36. We currently have 10 recruits. Once we grow our population, this will eventually uh grow at the same time. So yeah, we have that. We can rally these guys anywhere in our map. But right now we don't have any bandits within the area. So let's just focus on building our city first. Let's check out the baggage lots. I think we need okay, we have two people working on the constructions. So that's good for now. But once we have reached a higher percentage of approval here, I believe we can begin building our town center. Okay. Swap it is done. Uh, we have to focus on building our firewood first. It's a high priority. So now we can choose our path. Ideally, we really have to focus more on trade first, but we have to access this better deals at the same time before we start doing trades. Um, yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's just choose this first. It's not gonna be usable for now, but once we have built, but we have upgraded 2 plots, I think we're good to go. Okay. So put a woodcutter here. Okay. Okay, next up, we can build another burgage hut. It's just so when we have the hunting camp here, ideally we are gonna be gathering meat and at the same time hides. So hides are gonna be used for building your tannery, which produces leather and at the same time clothes. So this is a important part of your city growth here. So tannery, we're gonna be placing it here or here. Let's place it. Okay, that removed the trees. No worries. Okay, our first bandit camp. Okay, so we're gonna be taking the advantage of taking on these guys, but we still have 10 people here. Maybe later, because don't want to risk challenging the bandits and eventually be defeated. Because that's gonna be big trouble for start of town. Let's put this on a hold now. Focus on this. Put this guy. Put it here. Start building clothes. And we're gonna be upgrading to our church in a bit. So we're gonna remove this guy. Start our sobbing. Okay, no worries. So we just need 20 planks to build the church. Let's get ready building the church. Okay. Okay, that's perfect. Five more to go. Okay. So now that we have 20 planks, we're gonna return this guy and let's just put him first because we need to focus on bringing the resources we gather in our granary. So we can start building. Okay, uh, that's the center of our town. Okay, so we have the clothing here, fuel stall. No, this is the problem here. Okay, see, people are coming in. Now we have six families, so we can start reorganizing things. Oh, those bandits are gonna be a big problem for me. Okay, we have 11. Say around 16 or 17 militia. Oh, we can start to raid bandit camps. Okay, so our market supply is completed. We can start building, leveling this up to level 2 once the church is completed. Okay, so the church is completed. All right, doesn't that look nice? We can start upgrading our baggage slots. So initially, to grow our settlement, uh, just have to upgrade 2 plots for now. But yeah, as you can see, our approval went up. It's now at 67%. So we have built 5 initially, 5 homes, and also 4 homes here. So this will eventually grow into our, we're gonna be growing our population soon. Okay, families are coming in. Let's put another person here. All right. So thank you guys for watching my first video that I'm gonna be uploading in this channel. So make sure to tune in, subscribe, click on the notification bell so you can get updates from this channel, whether I'm uploading Manor Lords or any games that I'm gonna be playing. But I'm gonna be focusing on this game because I really love developing a medieval type of game for uh yeah, I just really like it. Okay, so thank you again and see you on our next video.